One to go. Parker nailed. Brandon Spikes got him. That's a loss of a couple.
Brandon Spikes is an oversized linebacker. He's lined up right there, and he's going to come off with a stunt and runs right through the block by Shannon Boatman. Right through the block. Puts a little movement on, and Boatman can't find him.
Second down, 11. Weatherford, spread formation. Oh, they found a gap on the left side, and Parker bangs through it.
Boy, is he a good-looking player.
Yes. Out to the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a first down, Florida State.
He really is the best-looking player on Florida State's team. I mean, it's not even close. He plays aggressively. He plays fluidly. Just watch him take this handoff and just burst. Attacks the line of scrimmage. And just gashes right through, run through arm tackles, and takes on the safety. He is a guy who looks like he's played running back his whole life.
And this is his second game.
Yes.
First down and 10. Weatherford deep, man open, caught at the Florida 43-yard line by Dakota Fagg, number 81.
Looks pretty obvious here that if you can't put pressure on Drew Weatherford, this Florida secondary can't hold up. And they just can't. Look at this mismatch right here. Just a complete breakdown in the coverage. Two players go up for the, I don't know, screen pass, I guess they thought it was. They leave Dakota Fagg wide open in the middle of the field.
Greg Carr breaks wide right on first down and 10. Weatherford goes for Carr. Little stutter set. And a flag, yes, he did. He got held. That was Wandy Pierre-Louis, number 4, who was defending.
That's a good end zone to throw the deep ball. Tebow did it, but, you know, it's just a 15-yard penalty here.
Right. Steve Shaw is the referee.
There were 2 fouls on the play. Holding, number 41 on the defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, number 4 on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Florida's corners are not good enough. Florida knows it. Florida State knows it. You can see by that jersey, Wandy Pierre-Louis knows it.
And they're missing perhaps their best.
Yeah, Joe
Hayden.
He's not in for this game. And I think Florida State wouldn't have felt bad about picking on him either.
First down and 10. Weatherford lets it go, and there's a battle in the end zone. Rickerson got his arm around and knocked it free. Jaquez Richardson, as Cunningham was putting the pressure on.
Yeah, you can see the Florida State offensive line can hold up for a bit, but that push now, even inside, and that's another throw that Weatherford has made with a guy right in his face.
Second down, 10.
He doesn't turn the ball over, though, does he, much? One interception all year.
All year. He's 7 for 14 in this ball game for 73 yards. Left side, oh, bad pass.
All right, we're going to take you now to Lexington. They're going for 2. The game is on the line. Derek Locke scored a 2-yard touchdown, and a timeout was just taken. And we're going to take you back to Gainesville. We'll get you back when the 2-point conversion takes place. It's now 52-50 Tennessee in the 4th overtime. Vern?
Tim, thank you. I've known you a long, long time, and it's a pleasure to have you as a part of a 3-man booth.
It's working, though. It's a good game going on there.
Bet. Third down and 10. Little pass underneath. This is Dakota Fagg, and he's going to have a first down just outside the 10-yard line.
Boy, Jimbo Fisher caught him in the perfect defense that time. Actually, Florida misaligned to begin with, and then Jimbo right there showed one of his trademark plays, the wide receiver screen. He's going to get the blitz coming from the wide side of the field right there, and he throws the wide receiver breakout screen right into it. It's a perfect call.
And that's good for a first down just outside the 10. First and 10, Florida State. Parker to the 6. Flag down.
Well, that is a good-looking football player right there, Parker.
Before the snap, number 89 lining up in the neutral zone on the offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
And so, first and 15 at the 16. Let's once again go back to Tim Brando in New York.
All right, Vern, the 2-point conversion coming up, and we told you about it. Antonio Reynolds, number 89, is going to make the big defensive play, sacking Woodson. So Tennessee is on its way to the SEC championship. You'll have it next week against LSU right here on CBS. All right, Vern, I think I'm done now.
Okay, Tim. You're welcome back anytime. Weatherford finds the receiver. A little inside pass again. This is Preston Parker. And well, congratulations to the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah, a lot of people had them dead on arrival. They've come back and will play LSU in the championship.
Tennessee wins it 52-50. Georgia out of the SEC championship, and we'll be with everybody in Atlanta next week, Tennessee and Louisiana State. Anton Smith is on the field now, second down and 12. Gets the carry, doesn't get much. Ryan McMahon, the center, was down at the bottom of all that, trying to help him out.
Yeah, here's the story right here for Florida State right now. 5 minutes to go in the half. They've driven the ball well, but ended up with field goals. Florida has driven the ball better and ended up with touchdowns. And Florida gets the ball to start the second half. So Florida State must put 7 points on the board.
3rd and 10. Carr and Fagg both go wide to the right. Joslyn Shaw is wide left. And Smith is the running back.
Now one-on-one on the bottom of the screen right down here.
Weatherford looks that way, and he fires it behind him. Pretty good coverage.
Wasn't even close, though. It's hard to run like a stop hitch right there because the defensive back has no fear of what's behind him on the 10-yard line. You need a slant or a post corner down there. That's a tough completion.
So for the 3rd time, Sismaja will come out.
And Vern, even if it was completed, I don't think he would have scored on the play anyway.
Right. Sismaja is 2 for 2 in this ball game, 38 and 21. This is from 28 yards away. He's 3 for 3, but your point, so well taken.
Yeah, it could be even touchdowns. It could be even worse than that. Tebow's going to get it now, and then they're going to get it at the end, at the beginning of the second half.
4:21 to go in the first half. We welcome all of you who are watching that thrilling Tennessee win over Kentucky, 52-50. Vern Lundquist, Gary Danielson, and Tracy Wolfson with you here as Florida has scored 3 times, 2 Tim Tebow touchdown passes and a 23-yard Tim Tebow touchdown run. Florida State has moved the ball well, but they've had to settle for 3 field goals from Gary Sismaja. And there's Tebow. He opened the scoring on a 3rd down romp, 23 yards. He hit a 32-yard touchdown. And here's Tebow. Gary?
Avoiding the sack, number 1, showing what he can do well being tough, and then showing what he can do well when he runs the ball. But this is the new Tim Tebow. The way he throws the ball, you cannot throw a deep ball better than this. Perfectly thrown, and then at the end, almost a gimme because of the right read. He puts it again to Louis Murphy. He is showing why he's a leader for the Heisman Trophy right now. He can do it all. McFadden put on a show yesterday, and Tebow isn't backing down from anybody.
Well, you see, he's 21 plays, and they've got 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
they've executed perfectly offensively. And Tebow, the sophomore, 8 of 11 throwing the ball for 114 yards, 3 rushes for 47. He has scored his 21st rushing touchdown of the year.
It's really incredible. I've run out of words, and I think most everyone else has too.
And here's a kick that will go through the end zone and come out to the 20-yard line. Florida State gets it back, but you made the point just a moment ago. They need touchdowns or getting field goals.
Yeah, Florida State's having a little problem. They can't protect well when Florida blitzes, and they're having a problem with number 15. Everybody else has too, but it's amazing to watch him grow. I mean, he started out as a fullback for Chris Leak. He'd come in to make first downs, and he's turned into a quarterback now, and he has that scary side of him when he breaks out of the pocket that nobody can handle him.
Here's Tebow. Out of the spread. Across the middle, it's caught by Cornelius Ingram, who's a bit of a hybrid tight end wide receiver.
Most people treat him as a wide receiver. The problem is he lines up very close to the line of scrimmage, and it's hard to put a corner on him. So he usually gets matched up with a strong safety or a linebacker, and frankly, they really can't handle him. He is healthy now. He had 2 touchdown passes last week, and I'm telling you, you don't want to play Florida right now. They are scary good.
Well, they've got Percy Harvin healthy again. He goes back alongside Tebow. Harvin missed the last 2 games with migraine headaches. This is Harvin. Out to the 50. It's another Florida first down. Once again, the SEC East standings, and our congratulations to Philip Fulmer in Tennessee as they go into 4 overtimes before defeating Kentucky. They earn the right to take on LSU. They win the tiebreaker. They thumped Georgia earlier this year. They in turn have been thumped by Florida and Alabama.
And Cal. But I tell you, 2 of those games, they were in the second half, and I believe if Ainge's finger had been healthy all year, they wouldn't have been thumped in those games.
Here's Tebow. Down low for the attempted catch is Harvin. It's incomplete.
Harvin is telling Urban Meyer to challenge it. He's been watching too much NFL football. He's saying he caught it, but if it is a catch, the upstairs replay official will see it. Kind of a duck of a throw, and he caught it.
You know what?
He did catch it. He was right.
He did catch it.
Absolutely. That will be reversed.
And he looked right at.
That will be reversed.
Yep.
This play is under further review.
Well, the crowd reaction was from the replay on the large screen here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Well, how about that? He was dead certain.
Guess he knows when he catches it. This is really a duck by Timmy right here, but good enough. I wish I had some of those ducks that were caught like that. He bounced it up to himself. You could see where the officials on the field thought that bounced off the ground, but it didn't.
No.
Kind of interesting, Percy Harvin with those migraines, Vern. I mean, he's been giving defensive coordinators headaches all year. I guess it's only fair. You know, I mean, he is tough to match up with because he's so fast, so elusive, handles the ball and runs the ball. I mean, he really doesn't have a weakness.
Really terribly sick with those migraines. Was on IVs for a while. Did come to the last game and watch it from the sidelines, but you can tell he's enjoying this evening. The play under review. The replay official is James Allison. Our referee is Steve Shaw.
And Florida State came into this game thinking they had to get physical with Tim Tebow. Well, they've hit him 5 times. but he has 3 touchdowns. That's a pretty good trade-off if you're Florida.
Well, if you followed this rivalry in the papers this week, Geno Hayes, number 10 of Florida State, in a press conference earlier said Tebow's going down. Put that in the paper. Tell him we're gonna shatter his dreams.
I really have no problem with Geno saying that, really. I mean, how else can you beat Florida if you don't get Tim Tebow on the ground?
After review, the ruling on the field is reversed. It was a catch. It will be second down on the 43-yard line.
Now this is danger time for Florida State because right now there was 2nd and short. This is where Tebow and Dan Mullen, their offensive coordinator, loves the play-action pass and change the scoreboard type play.
2nd and 3 at the 43.
He's got Caldwell at the bottom. He's got a running formation, but he could do anything from it.
And here comes Murphy at the bottom of the screen, and Ingram will join him.
Well,
So
they've got some problems here. They don't know what's going on. They might have to take a timeout here.
play clock is at 6.
That was either the best designed play or the worst designed play. I think it was the worst.
The word discombobulated comes to mind. Tebow's tools for success.
Well, let's have a little fun with Tim Tebow here and show you why he's too tough. He's the new prototype. He is the size. SEC fans will remember David Pollock. That's how big Tebow is. He has the power in his legs. I'm not saying the speed, but he has the power and runs over you like 2 of the most famous ever in Walker and Bo Jackson. And he has the leadership skills of Danny Werfel, and he's got it. Whatever it is, he has that moxie to be the new prototype. Tim Tebow really has it all.
And you can't find one on every street corner.
No, that's right. You got to order those special.
2nd down, Tebow out of the spread. Well, they've got the alignment they had hoped for. Here's the fake to Keyston Moore. Tebow runs it just a little bit to the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 12.
See this, and Tebow was taunting the Florida State bench after that play. He feels this Florida State defense overrun the play. He cuts back. Now watch when he gets tackled. He bounces up and he taunts the bench from Florida State as he runs back. He just goes after him. He says, I'm right here, and I'll be here all day.
Well, when he was told about what Geno Hayes had said, Tim Tebow said, well, that is the point, right?
That's
to
right.
get me down.
Exactly.
I carry the ball a lot. Here's the fake and the little flip out in the flat. Percy Harvin goes down hard at the 28-yard line.
Now, there have been big guys that play quarterback. You know, remember Bobby Douglas? You know,
I just
is that who?
thought about it.
Really?
Yes.
Give me another one then.
Well, Tebow already throws the ball better than Bobby Douglas.
See what I'm saying? I mean, this guy, he's 11 for 14 in this game.
Right.
I promise you, all offseason, when I was trying to be smart on all these radio shows, I said, I don't think he can complete 55% of his passes. He's up almost near 70% for the year. It's amazing what he's doing.
2nd down. Harvin starts in motion. Hand off Harvin. He takes off. 1st down at the 13-yard line. A 14-yard gain. Percy Harvin.
And this is what this offense does because of Percy Harvin and why he's so valuable. Florida State really has this defense. There's Geno Hayes right there. Now he has this. He's defensed on the chalkboard. Well, they're not playing this game on the chalkboard because he runs right by that linebacker who just is not fast enough to make the tackle. And you can see right there why coaches say, you know, I can draw him up for you, but I still got to have guys that can tackle him.
Harvin with 8 carries for 68 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 14. Here's Tebow. This time he is knocked down.
Yep.
By Nefi Moffitt, number 59. Coming up, the Geico halftime report. We're going to go back to Tim Spencer and Archie Manning, and they're going to bring us up to date on all the scores and highlights, of course.
I think Tim's taking a nap. I don't think he's going to be there for halftime, do you? He's worn out.
He's Tim Tebow, I mean, Tim Brando, Tim Tebow. Let's get back to the game.
They remind me of each other.
No. Oh, that looked pretty. Steve Shaw will sort this one out.
And again, it's a must stop for Florida State. You know, if they give up a touchdown here, Florida gets the ball to start the second half.
Before the snap, false start, number 73 and number 77 on the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
I mean, Florida could blow this game open right here at the end of the half and the beginning of the second half, and it basically, I don't know if Florida State could catch up.
They've had the ball now 4 times. They scored on the first 3. Second down and 14 with a 21-9 lead in the final 35 seconds.
Got another bad formation here.
Yeah, so they'll use their final timeout. CBS Sports coverage of Home Depot SEC continues after this word from your local station. This year we join the SEC in celebrating 75 years of football in the Southeastern Conference. A championship game first held in 1992. Alabama defeated the Gators in that one. Florida has been in the game 6 times.